All right, so in my last video, I showed you how you could set styles within your document and how you could set your default styles for your Google Docs account. I want to take that one step further and show you how you can use templates to kind of save you time and make your life a little bit easier as you go from document to document. So the most common use case is probably for client handouts. So most dog trainers probably have client handouts. And you probably want those to have the same basic framework. Probably your logo at the top, maybe the name of the document at the top, those types of things. So let's go through how we can do that. By default, Google does come with a lot of templates that you can choose to use and then customize for your own purposes. So let me start just by showing you where those are. If you were to go to File, New, from Template, you can also do this from your Drive account directly. You can go New, Google Doc, from Template, and it'll also open up this screen. Either way, it takes you here, which shows you all of the various templates that Google has pre-created for your use. You can use any of these that you want and customize them however you need, kind of using the features that we talked about in the last video, where you can select the type of text and update it throughout. However, if you have a paid account, and I'll show you a hack for if you don't, you can also submit templates directly here. So let's go ahead and create something that I might use, for example, if I was going to do client handouts. So I'm going to go New. I'm going to create a Google Doc, and I'm just going to add my logo and a document style document title to the name of the document. So I'm going to go Insert, Header and Footer, and add a header, and I'm going to add my logo. And I'm just going to resize this so that it doesn't look quite so big. And center it so it's centered on my document. And then I'm going to add my document title down here. So I'm going to center it. Say document title goes here. Highlight. I'm going to turn it to a title. And I would style this however I want it styled. So maybe I'm going to use rubric, and I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to make it I would probably make the same purple as my logo, but I don't have that code handy at the moment. So let's just go with that. Let's actually make that a gray. And then we'll go with it from there. So let's say this is what I wanted my documents to look like typically. Now I can either save this and just call it Client Handout Template. And now if I had a free account, anytime I wanted to create a new handout, I would just open this document, and then I would go File, make a copy, name it. Instead of Client Handout Template, maybe it becomes Client Handout Loose Leash Walking. And then I would go ahead and use this to create my Loose Leash Walking document, right? So, oops. And I would add my directions down here, right? For whatever other content I wanted in my document. That's what I would do if I have a free account. If I have a paid account, I can actually save this as a template in the template library. So if I go back to that template library again, which I can do any number of ways, but I have it open still, so I'm going to go back to it. But you can find it here by going File, New from Template, or Google Drive, New, Doc from Template. Either way, it'll open up your template page. And if you have a paid account, you'll see your organization name up here at the top. Non-paid accounts will see general, and they'll just see these. Paid accounts will have your organization, and you can actually submit a template. So I'm going to choose Select Document. I'm going to choose my client handout document that I've chosen, hit Open. Choose a category. I'm just going to put it under Basics, and I'm going to hit Submit. And now anytime I want to create a new client handout, I can instead choose from template and choose this. And then from here, I could go ahead and build out the actual handout the way that I wanted it to be. So those are just two options that'll hopefully save you a bit of time if you're trying to create a lot of documents with matching styles, where you don't want to have to add your logo and add some formatting at the top or design pieces to each one individually.